Okay, I have returned, and you have as well.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So we took a short break. It was very brief, but we are both drinking water. Are you drinking water?
Mm-hmm.
Or being very healthy? Okay. I always have a bunch of fruits around me just in case. Today my option is
Either orange or tomato.
it is orange. It's just a small one. It's not a tomato.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a tomato for a minute.
And of course, very, very ripe bananas. I like them ripe. Some people like green bananas. I cannot eat green bananas. They're not ripe enough. Do you like green bananas?
Actually, I've never tried one, but I'm pretty sure I don't like it. Oh, and by the way, I got something.
Okay, let's see.
That's not what I got.
Okay.
I got a letter from Hogwarts.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Okay, I'm so invested right now. Can you read it?
Okay, sure. There's a very weird picture of me and Fat Gus.
Okay, you did respect the assignment. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Dear number 3, hello. I'm looking forward to see you. 4 O's. To see you. I have been happy in Gryffindor. I want walnuts, though. Walnuts are the best. Other than that, we all had fun in every class. Potions is my favorite. It's fun. Okay, fine. I love potions class is simply because there were many fun potions and different functions, etc. or whatever. And the etc. is spelled wrong, just to be honest with you. Probably because
Okay, never mind.
Probably because it was a very young person who wrote it.
Makes sense.
I also like history. History has fun stuff too. There's rocky things. Though I did get a bad experience due to Sis once. It's about water flow. She blacked out when she got soaked. Funny, Frank. Smiley face. I'm so glad me and Frank were both in Gryffindor. And Professor Dumbledore decided we should all sit together in any class. Parenthesis, Sis, which is Augustine, of course. Ravenclaw, Rick Ravenclaw, Frank Gryffindor, Marty Ravenclaw, me, Lil Hufflepuff, but more Gryffindor. Mostly because one of her first vlogs, she was so hungry that she literally flew out of the sky.
Okay.
I hope you give me walnuts. And have an excellent day. Yours sincerely, Fat Gus.
Wow, That was so cool. Okay, I really could grasp her experience at Hogwarts, and wow, you got the yellow parchment paper to write on. Wow,
Yep.
that's so cool, Ivanka. You really tried hard. I really appreciate that. It's amazing. I love the letter. It was very honest and very thorough. I didn't expect that. I'm positively surprised.
Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. And now, let's focus on this. Are you ready? Okay. So as you know, we just discussed the bottom trawling, which is a bad thing. Now we're gonna learn about more bad things that humans do in the waters. Now,
Blast
this is
fishing.
destructive methods. Blast fishing. Yeah, but it's blast fishing. Look at this. What is this supposed to represent?
A popcorn.
That would be great if that was popcorn, but unfortunately, it's an explosion.
Oh.
So there are some illegal fishing methods, like not very legal stuff, like blast and cyanide fishing that also harm the reefs. These methods can help fishermen get a good catch. So basically, Ivanka, what they do, they put explosives, like bombs, as you said, in the water, and the bombs kill the fish, but they don't kill a little bit of fish. They kill a lot of fish. And they're like, okay, we're done with fishing. We don't have to sit here all day waiting for the catch. We can just go, bomb a little bit, get a lot of fish. And yeah, they get, a bunch of dead fish, and that is not very good. It's actually very bad to kill fish that way. What do you think about this?
I think this is a little mean for the fish because first of all, what do otters eat? They don't have fish anymore. Second of all, can you eat fish that were poisoned? Because that would make no sense. Usually fishermen catch fish, if not for eating it, then probably for putting in aquariums. You don't want an unhealthy fish in any of those two choices, right? Or keep them for
Exactly.
their own, but
Exactly.
the fish will rot, so that's not a good idea.
It's a very bad idea, and as you said perfectly, it's very mean, because it can also do this. If you set off bombs here, you don't just kill only fish you need, you kill all a nearby life. So everything, a little bit of coral reefs, some crabs, some other fish. As you can see, it does damage the reef structure. So people are being very careless and mean. Nothing we haven't already seen, unfortunately. This is the second part. This is the cyanide fishing. Do you know what this is?
I don't know what type of chemical it is, but I know that it will make fish very dizzy. They'll be like, oh, hello, John. And this, like, for example, this fish would be like, oh, hello, John. And this one would be like, I'm not John. And then this fish would be like, I'm John. And this fish would be like, oh, hello, Jerry. And then this fish would be like, I'm not Jerry. And this fish would be like, I'm Jerry. They'd be like really dizzy and they don't even know who is who.
That is actually what happens when you have cyanide released into the water. So as you can see on this bottle over here, it is a type of chemical that is severely toxic to both humans and fish. It dissolves in the water quickly, And when fish, they have to ingest it, right? It has to go through their bodies, and it's very dangerous and very deadly chemical. And what people do, they release, these fishermen, they release this liquid cyanide, and as a result, the fish become stunned, so they don't know what is going on, and they are a very easy catch. So fishermen, again, don't have to try hard to get their fish. This is very, very evil, and I disagree with this. What do you think about this?
I also disagree with this. If they did something to the squirrels, I would probably call 911 and then
Exactly.
well, I don't really have an actual phone, but I can borrow my mom's phone. Or I can just use my digital watch because I do have one, and it's like the newest one, so I expect good calls from it. And then I'll just call 911 and then FBI, and then they just come here, and then they catch the squirreler men, and then I call the doctor, and the doctor arrives and takes all the squirrels to the emergency place, and then they just try to fix the squirrels while on the police. On the ambulance, or at least I want to call a vet.
Okay. I agree with you. Perfectly explained once more. So we can take it back to this. The reef itself, as you can see here, is also damaged. Fishermen break it apart looking for stunned fish. So do you know what these words mean? These two keywords over here?
Cyanide and stunned. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Now that you know that, I want to take a look at this. As a result, would you be able, Ivanka, to give me a sentence using this as a result? This phrase.
So the first one is the fishermen did not realize that they're causing big damage to the ocean. As a result, the coral reefs and the fish can only be poisoned by dangerous chemicals and maybe turned into sushi because of a bomb accident.
Okay, very good example. Just try not to use a negative in the first part of the sentence. What I mean is, look at this sentence. It specifically states one thing and like a cause. So we have a cause over here. Fishermen release liquid cyanide. And this is the cause, and this is the result over here. Make sure when you make these sentences to be clear in your cause. You don't have to say, fishermen maybe are maybe going to release this. This is maybe going to be very deadly. No maybes. We are saying facts. You have a fact that is a cause, and you have a clear result. Okay?
Okay. So the second...
I like that.
Okay, so the second example I wanted to make was about the squirrels, as usual.
Perfect.
Frank knocked one of the walnuts in the middle of Fat Gus's walnut tower, As a result, the whole thing isn't stable, and the whole tower isn't stable and falls apart.
Nailed it. Perfect. I love that. That was a very good example. Now, let's move on. The invisible threats of water pollution. We sort of briefly touched on this. Oh, I love your sweater. It's UCLA.
Thank you.
Wow. Have you ever been to LA?
No, but my dad bought it anyways.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what UCLA means?
So, I think this might be a little devastating, but I kind of forgot.
It's not devastating at all. It's pretty normal to forget. It's University of California, Los Angeles.
Oh.
It's a very cool thing that you're wearing it. I don't have UCLA one. I have the Seattle, Washington one because that's what I got from my college. Okay. So, the invisible threat of water pollution. Look at this picture over here. Let's first discuss that. Let's start by discussing this. This is the surface.
Mm-hmm.
This is beneath the surface. How does it look both on the surface and under it?
On the surface, it just looks like there are a lot of sticks and stuff. Probably like fell into the water, and I can see that there are some shapes that clearly look like metal, like this piece.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also see dirt-like structures that are gluing the stick or metal together. And on the downer part, which is under the water, I can see that there are no fish, which seems a little bit boring for the coral reefs. And some of them have holes in it. And I can also see that the water looks looks a lot murkier than very, very, very beautiful, a little hint of cyan blue, which is supposed to be the normal water color. Now, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Well, what's going on here is the invisible threats of water pollution. So, another threat is water pollution. We've discussed two. Now, this is the third one or fourth. I can't remember. So, this is a fact. Let's read it. It says, when floods in Australia covered the Great Barrier Reef with dirty fresh water, the quality of the water changed and chemicals killed the reef life. This is happening to many reefs around the world. So, what essentially happened here? Can you tell me?
So like people put some trash and stuff in the water, and I can clearly see that. This looks like a bag.
Yes.
So I mean,
it does.
They put like harmful things like water bottles, perhaps, maybe some bottles of wine, and maybe some of the pirates, not likely, but maybe like some of the people that need metal would probably drop some heavy metals. And I mean heavy metal, I don't mean emo. I mean like this kind of heavy metal.
Yes, I understand. And you were correct. So people polluted the water, so humans did that, but not just with stuff. They put liquid stuff like chemicals in them, and this is happening to many reefs around the world. So chemicals and imbalanced, impure water is what is killing the reefs and the marine life. So I wanted us to focus on this. Can you take a look at this box over here?
FCE link. Use of English Part 4. Keyword transformation. Let's rephrase a sentence. Original chemicals killed the reef life. Task. The reef life by chemicals. Answer. Not yet. Not yet. I haven't answered.
No, you can see that. I have different one prepared for you.
Okay. Answer. Was killed. This. Wait just a minute.
So,
This is a change from active to passive voice. A common skill tested in Part 4.
okay. Very well. Thank you for reading all of it. I appreciate that.
No.
I have a sentence for you. Tell me, is paraphrasing difficult for you? Do you find that difficult?
Not really.
Okay. Can you give me, use this? So let's try to give this a passive voice.
Okay.
Famously, we start from the end.
Coral reefs were destroyed by the pollution of the water or sea, whatever.
Perfect. Very good. I have another one. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's do this one.
A pleasure. Overfishing reduced the number of fish. The number of fish were reduced by overfishing.
Okay. Was. Number of fish was reduced by overfishing.
Okay, the number of fish was reduced by overfishing.
Pardon? That was perfect, Ivanka. You're really good at this. And just for a brief moment, let's focus on this. Look at this. A warming world, a fading reef. We will be discussing this heavily in our next class. I wanted us to take a closer look now to get sort of introduced with this. Again, we have two pictures that are showing us a contrast. What is different between the two pictures?
The two pictures were very different. First of all, the water
Are very
color.
different.
Yeah. The watercolor is clearly different, or this one is darker, to say the least.
Okay.
And
Okay.
there are very happy fish, like this guy, which has a smiley face. But this one, there's less fish, and the fish are all black and sad. Like this guy.
Correct.
And
exactly like that guy.
Are colorful. And the coral reefs are very happy. Like this guy. And in this picture,
Exactly.
The coral reefs are all very, very white. And they're also very stressed. And also
Mm-hmm.
very hot. Like this guy.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. That is just a perfect assessment. Okay, that was a great way to introduce ourselves to this topic and this part of the textbook. So if you don't have any questions, let's say goodbye, and I will see you in the next class.
Okay, see you in the next class.
Have a nice evening. Bye, Ivanka. Bye, Fatgas.
Thank